This video is not about Joel's death. It's about something far more disturbing: the death of Joel's mind. Let's treat this like a thought experiment. In The Last of Us Part 1, Joel is a man built by collapse. Not just a survivor, a human threat detector. Remember the scene when they enter the ruined city? A man steps in front of the car, injured, begging for help. Everything about him screams victim. Joel doesn't slow down. He hits the gas. Why? Because in this world, asking for help is often just the first move in a trap. Cut to The Last of Us Part 2. Years later, Joel and Tommy meet Abby during a snowstorm. She's alone, terrified, chased by infected. Helping her makes sense. But then comes the impossible part. They follow her to a hideout full of armed strangers. And Joel, the same man who once refused to stop for a wounded civilian, casually gives them his real name. A name he knows is dangerous, a name people are hunting. At this moment, the player's brain starts screaming. You didn't even trust a dying man in the street. Now you're trusting an entire unknown militia? The official defense is simple. Joel softened. Life in Jackson made him safer, kinder. But safety doesn't erase survival instincts. A man who spent 20 years outsmarting ambushes doesn't forget how predators work just because he built a fence. This isn't a failure of Joel. It's a failure of the writing. Joel's death wasn't discovered, it was engineered. Instead of letting the character arrive naturally at tragedy, the story bends the character to serve the tragedy. That's the difference between drama and manipulation. Sarah's death in Part 1 is tragic because it follows the logic of the world. Joel's death in Part 2 is shocking because it violates the logic of Joel. And that is why players didn't just feel sad, they felt betrayed.